Your next chance to compete in the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is this Saturday, January 7th. There are 32 bracket spots left between the two console tournaments, and you can qualify for both. Are you good enough to beat the best? Get your lineup ready. Show up 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and let's find out. To this week's episode of NBA 2K TV.
We're a week into 2023, which means some of you might be going back to work or school, but the fun never stops in 2K23.
That's right, so let's tip off this week with some VC to get your year started off right.
Ready or not, here we go. Former 2K cover athlete Luka Doncic put up an historic performance. A 60-20-10 triple-double. But what was his field goal percentage in that game?
Was it 47%, 57%, 60%, or 67%?
It's almost too hard to believe when you look at the numbers.
That's right, and if you answered 67%, then you just earned some VC. Congratulations. Now, who's the only other NBA athlete to have a 60-point triple-double?
Was it Wilt Chamberlain, LeBron James, James Harden, or Magic Johnson?
If you answered the beard, then congratulations. Here's some VC to start off your new year.
One of my favorite things about my career in 2K23 is that your character will come across some big names giving you some good advice.
From Tracy McGrady to Josh Giddey, there's one person who got to act with all of those NBA stars.
So now, let's meet the actor behind your MyPLAYER, Jamad Mays.
So this gonna be a dog fight right now. Oh, Zion, what up, man? Just working on my game. Right. What's up with you?
Today, I am very excited because I am here with a great celebrity. And that, my friends, is Jamad. But you might know him better as MP in NBA 2K23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always,
you
always.
Know, besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J.O.A.T. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's someone that I've grown up listening to. I remember sideline story and just me going through my ebbs and flows and trying to, just trying to get off the sideline in my world. Trying to figure out acting and things like that. So his work kind of helped motivate me in my world.
And of course, as fans know, going through this year's MyCAREER, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes.
A ton.
So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
Ooh, T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool. His energy, out the roof, super cool, funny. Devin Booker was really cool too. He's really intellectual, super focused. It was like that. He has a little bit of that Mamba mentality and a little bit, maybe have a lot of it. But him, Jalen Green, we shot with him after the slam dunk contest in All-Star Weekend, and that was a very interesting moment because, he didn't have the best performance in slam dunk contest, but, he was a good sport, and we just had a lot of good times.
Now talk about the timeline of shooting this, because I think a lot of fans wonder, what's the timeline look like for somebody who's portraying the role of a MyPLAYER that millions of fans are going to jump into?
Listen,
and become MP. So what's this timeline look like? When do you start shooting these scenes now?
Yeah, we started back in November of 2021, and we actually started on my birthday.
Oh,
November 2nd, yeah. So it's a pretty wild moment, 2K, a game I've loved, growing up, and here I am starting on my birthday. So we've been shooting since November till June, mid-June. So 8 months.
And of course, you said you're a big fan of 2K. Do you have a specific one that you started with that's very memorable to you?
Oh, 2010.
So it would have been,
Was it the Celtics?
that would have been, the Celtics cover was 2K9, Garnett.
2K9, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it was 2K9. Yes,
okay.
yes, it was that year. Oh man, it was that year. I remember just playing it. I was in high school around that time. I graduated 2010, and just playing it like sun up to sundown, just day and night, just playing hours and hours. But yeah, that was good times, man. That's good memories right there.
All right, so here we are, you're filming MP. What does it mean to you to see yourself in NBA 2K23, how realistic it is? Was it a surreal feeling to look at yourself in the game?
Since, day one, coming in the studio, seeing how everything is done, seeing everyone writing on the wall, signing off, and getting my facial scan. That's like when it all hit, like, oh wow. This is like really happening. So it was a super surreal moment from playing the game all my teen years through, like growing up to now being a part of the game. Super, super crazy moment. And like the graphics from when I was playing to now is like just on a complete different level. So it's crazy to see.
And of course, you had to keep it under tight lock and key. I don't think fans understand, like we hold pretty big secrets here at NBA 2K.
Very.
So when the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was their reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through the roof. Like everyone was super excited, but the biggest one was my nephews. Like literally, so before booking the job, they came over for, I forget exactly what. They just came over just to visit on the weekend. And they're teenagers and they came through with their TVs and like one has a PS5, one has an Xbox or whatever system they have, like all set up in one room. So I was playing the game with them days before, and once I told them, they were like going crazy. Oh my uncle, yeah, like going crazy. So it was their reaction that really like everyone else like super excited, like seeing my nephews and seeing how proud they were, like that was the best.
That's it.
That's the best. That was the icing on the cake.
When you're filming these scenes, you're in a full mocap suit, you have a camera rigged to your head. It's a lot of intensive work to get inside those suits every day. So filming this, what was some of the biggest challenges filming in a mocap suit in a mocap studio as opposed to maybe just acting in front of a camera without all the equipment?
It took a while for me to kind of get used to. I remember like my first couple weeks, I'm banging the camera, I'm banging the headset, I'm touching my face. You can't touch your face during any take. If you touch your face, cut. That's over.
I did that a bunch of times during my scene. Kept rubbing my face.
Definitely did. So it's versus TV or theater or things like that. I feel like it's a mixture of like black box theater, where you're like just solely working off your imagination. You have to create this world for yourself, as well as like TV and film was very intimate.
In the multiverse of MyPLAYERs, where does MP rank out of all of them?
That's an easy question, man. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I think I'm the most athletic MyPLAYER. And I would definitely challenge any previous MyPLAYER to a one-on-one.
There it goes.
Yeah, let's talk that talk.
New mode for NBA 2K24, MyPLAYER versus MyPLAYER.
Let's do it. Honestly, yeah.
Get you all back out here.
I would love to see that, seriously. Let's, make that happen. But yeah, I would dare to say if I'm not one, I'm maybe two.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Man.
Well,
Yeah, man.
It was a pleasure watching you. And hey, the first time we met, we were actually meeting within the game on 2K TV.
Yeah, man.
And guess what? Full circle, you're in the game inside 2K TV.
Yes, sir.
Once again, MP,
My brother.
appreciate all your time, man.
My brother.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
Now, go assume the role of MP and go get those dubs.
Get them dubs, baby.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the Pro Stick in different directions and speeds to pull off a variety of moves and create unique combos based on your player's signature animations. If you're trying to create space from defenders, hold the sprint button and flick the Pro Stick in any direction. Experiment with interrupting a move using hesitations, crossovers, and spins to find go-to moves that work for you. There's a new attacking crossover you can use to force your defender to drop and get back on their heels. Simply hold the sprint trigger and flick the right stick up. Your player will perform a hard attacking cross that you can branch into a drive if your defender doesn't react in time. Or flick the pro stick back again to double cross into a step back and try to break the defender's ankles. You can browse through signature dribble moves in the MyCAREER animation menu. As your ball handle rating improves, more and more options will become available to equip. As you increase your dribbling ability, you'll be able to play make for others and create scoring opportunities for yourself. And as we feature top plays on 2K TV, we want to feature some of your best drives. So as you break down defenses, share your plays on social with the hashtag 2KTVWow. We're keeping an eye out for crafty shots and layups and flashy assists on the drive. Cross them up and we'll see you on the next edition of Expert Tips.
All right, you all ready for another interactive question?
This should be an easy one. Speaking of MyCAREER, which attribute category do you think is most important for your MyPLAYER build?
Is it playmaking, shooting, finishing, or defense/rebounding? You really can't go wrong here unless you just don't put any attributes into your MyPLAYER, but why would you do that?
There should be another attribute category called winning that Team 2K TV should do more of in our next community segment for sure.
We're out there on the GO.A.T boat, we're out there in the city, and you know what? We like what we see. I see those win streaks, y'all on fire.
That's right, and we want to showcase your plays, so send them our way using the hashtag 2KTVWow on social media, and you might be featured as a part of our top plays.
And we'll be back next week with a fresh batch of those top plays.
Until then, enjoy the game. Bye.